Hello YouTubers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Build Disneyland. In this area, we're going to be focusing on building the main town square area. So right now, you can see that I'm filling in this large gaping hole in the road with dirt, because what I'm planning on doing at this point is using primarily brick half slabs as the pavement for the main walking areas of the town square part, the actual park. And so I kind of need something to place the half slabs on, and it's a lot easier if I just had a flat base instead of having to put one and then walk around, and it's just confusing otherwise. So here I'm starting to actually put down the half slabs, and I decided to outline the entire sidewalk where it hits the road with just stone half slabs. So here you can see I'm filling in the area with brick. And this is just going to, again, just like the roads, is going to be kind of tedious until we start getting to the actual decorating part. Right now I'm just kind of filling it in. And I'm actually really lagging at this point because I was using a text resource pack. You can see how everything changed. That it didn't change any of the textures, but what it did is it changed the models for blocks. Because I am using the newest snapshots whenever I do these builds. So I was playing around with the 3D models, and I really like the 3D models, but just it was causing too much lag at this point, especially with all this brick. So I decided to just kill it and possibly turn it back on later on. So I'm just continuing to fill in the area. And now I'm drawing out a line straight through the center so I can, and I was counting each block I placed so I know the exact center of the area. Place a block there to mark it. Now I'm making the central flagpole. Sorry, completely forgot. Now I'm using nether brick fences as the name of the fences, and then a mixture of a stone brick, stone fence, stone wall, I forget what they're called, and then just regular wood fence as the flagpole. Now I'm making kind of the central circle area around the flagpole, and I used stone half slabs as kind of the outline. Now here I am starting to build some of like the little flower, I'll call them flower boxes, the landscaping part. And again, always circling it around with the nether brick fence. Now we're working on one of the side areas, and then digging out the brick, placing the grass, outlining in nether brick, and do the same thing on the other side. So now I'm working on another one of the designs for the flower landscaping areas, and this one was a little bit more tricky because it's not as straightforward. It has a lot more curves to it, so I had to try and figure out the proportions more. If you had noticed that I had started working on one side and I wasn't figuring it out very well, so I ran to the other side and kept working from that. So again, just like the other landscaping, fill it in with grass, outline it in fence, and then move on to the next one, and repeat. So now I'm going back in with bone meal, throwing down grass and flowers. Just using bone meal just quickly does it. Don't have to be very crazy about it. Putting in some like a little shrubbery in it. Now I'm putting in these white quartz block and quartz stair little structures, and that is the trash cans. And now I'm putting in trees as well. And that tree was too big for my taste. I don't want one of those massive trees, so I took it out and kept going. I got another massive tree, and I was like, God dang it. And now, so I have to go back in, take them out, and then try and put a new tree in its place and hope for the best. And it turned out pretty well. So, yep, just picking the tree, putting in a new tree. Very, very good. Now I'm going to start working on benches, which I used a kind of a stair design with them. A little bit different. Because I'm on half slabs, I decided to put in stairs on the bottom, and it kind of acts as little legs. And then over on this side, it's kind of a circular benches as well. And on these little side benches, I decided, since there's benches inside these little areas, the width was a little too small, so I brought everything out another block, so then the walkways had plenty of room. So now, just off camera, I'm trying to design a kind of a cannon design, and I kept trying to mess around with it because cannons are kind of hard to do in Minecraft. But what I figured out is if I used if I was on half slabs, I could actually get kind of a good wheel design, and it gives a cannon a little bit extra height by using by sinking a wood block into the ground, but then placing one half slab on top of that, and having regular blocks as the main center of the cannon, and then using stone brick stairs off the back as kind of a I think it's like a trolley type thing. So the wood is the wheels, and then the stone brick the stone brick stairs are the trolley, and the gray stained clay is the main barrel of the cannon. And again, off camera, what I'm doing here is I'm kind of fixing the road, because the road was always a little off, and I always knew it, but I didn't see any reason to change it. But making these cannons is kind of hard with this road, because one side had much less space than the other, so I decided just to fix the road then and there. And it also makes it more symmetrical. Sorry that you can't see it, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. So I finished that, put in a few more benches around the inside. Had to move those inside trash cans because they were a little too close to the benches. And these benches are a little bit more interesting because they, but also weirder, because they are on kind of a diagonal. Diagonals are always interesting to work with. So just coming in, throwing in some trash cans here and there, and there we have it. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Totally passed my mind. Like, favorite, subscribe, share, etc., etc. And next we're actually going to be starting on I think next time, is it? Yeah, next time we're actually looking on this thing massively. It's going to be kind of like a mini special. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.